Hello and welcome to episode 408 of Bobo Scrub Arty Records. Yay! Yes, so looking at the results that I've been having this week, I had a game in the 55 that was a bit naff. So I'm going to start with that, see if I can improve on that. I'm not one of these stats driven people, but I do like to try and constantly improve if I can, and if I see a vehicle that, you know, statistically I haven't done very well in, then I try to look at it and think, how could I improve and what can I do differently? How can I play the game differently to be able to achieve better results in this tank and potentially have more fun? Yeah, although I think I've had quite a few games in the 55, I did grind it right up to the 58. It's a fun machine, so let's go give it a go. Maybe I'll have one or two matches in it, and hopefully we can get some good ones in. Maybe have more than 11% of our shots actually hit something, eh? Well, this is going to be potentially difficult. There's only one artillery per side. We've got quite a number of tank destroyers. They've got some medium tanks there. Now, seeing as though they've got more medium tanks, I'm thinking that the beach is probably going to be quite busy. I didn't mean to knock you there, sir, sorry. I didn't realise how much quicker I was going to be. Whoop. Tank traps, doing their job. 9241. Now do we risk being right out on the beach? I'm thinking. See, I do that sometimes. Gonna aim our hull in that direction. Holy moly. I forgot we've got fresh crew in here. We do not have Sixth Sense. Okay. Okay, let's not hang around too much then. Can't really get shots on there. We can on these guys. Only got we've still got hit points left. As long as we're alive, eh? That could have potentially splashed somebody or something. Right, so starting on the beach probably wasn't the best of ideas, was it? Now then, let's head down towards the cap. I'm not going to be able to get shots really on anybody over this way because of the buildings and such. I mean, there's that. But I mean, the likelihood of that landing on target's fairly slim. I took the shot anyway. Because, you know, why the hell not? Alright. Now, not easy, but potentially doable. There's the 55. Is it worth just trying to take him out just because? No need. It would be great if we could get our own back on the Bulldog, wouldn't it? That would just be very, very lovely. Damn it. Thought he was going to pull round there. Didn't quite, though. Okay. Well, let's keep moving over this way just in case. We'll see what kind of pops around where. There's the Bulldog again. Way, there you go. There's a little bit of revenge. He's not the most important target on the battlefield right now, but he was one. And the way artillery works at the moment, I suppose it's within our interests to get any of the guns out of the game, especially seeing as though he's pretty much the only light tank that any of our guys had. Now then, how are we going to be on trying to help these guys? Do you think we should look around this way? There we go, we managed to hit him in the backside. Got a funny feeling we should probably try and get over onto the beach again. I wasn't expecting our guys over this side to fall, if I'm perfectly honest. We're losing people left, right and centre here. I think we should probably stop and get another shot off. Especially if I expect he's going to sit still. No, he's moved back. Damn it. Don't move back, sir. Ooh. Okay. Don't expect anybody's going to be headed for the cap. I think people are going to just keep headed towards where the rest of them are. Okay. $35. Oh. Bet he feels horrid now. Could be the difference between someone one-shotting him and someone not one-shotting him. What now? Do we go for the ram kill? How about that? We're going to have no idea if we're spotted or not. Ah well, that was worth a go, wasn't it? Good game. Well, that's a better start to the day than it was on Monday. Hey, well that was a defeat. We managed 1,399. 25% of our shots landed on target. We didn't get any assist damage there. Midway on XP as per normal. Managed to get a kill and we were quite good on damage. Damage for fine for doing that 7 hit points at the beginning there. Boo. And we did make a little bit of a loss. Never mind. 8 shots fired, 2 direct hits, 2 penetrations and 2 splash. 222 was 606 XP. Rightio, well that was slightly better. I'm thinking let's try it again, see if we can push it up a little bit more. Okie dokie. Siegfried line. Encounter match. Do I try something a little bit different? Yes, why not? Can't hear anybody disagreeing with me. Good. So rather than sit where we normally do, let's try something out. I don't think I've ever been on an encounter match on this map, starting in the north and going over here. I don't believe. I might have done, and you can always tell me if I'm wrong, which I could possibly be. You know what my memory is like. Yeah. I just wondered, you know, what would it be like being over here, being able to hit stuff. It's not great here, is it? But then we are down a hill, so, you know, we're going to be able to hit stuff that's further away. Probably not the scorpion, but I think RNG had said yes to that, but he moved. Okie dokie. Might be able to get something down in on this guy. Let's at the same time happen. There we go. Hit him in the face. Bet this driver said ow or something along those lines. Can't imagine him saying anything other than that, really. I mean, you know, do the British thing, obviously. Now, we're in a better position to be able to hit this little chappie. Oh, that went remarkably long. Sometimes I wonder if the game decides you're not going to hit something, but you're going to be close, say, to splash damage them or something along those lines, that it will kind of go out of its way to do something like that. I don't know. Like move you around. Now, do we... Let's shimmy forwards a bit. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. There we are, we can hit these guys now. I probably feel fairly safe sat there, and it would be nice to get them to feel safe. I was hoping that we could take out the light tank at that point. Can this guy see us, do you think? We can get our gun down in on him. That's a good sign. Let's, oh. Well, that was unhelpful. This is a little bit risky because we don't have sixth sense or anything. Damn, we can get shots down here as well. Buggeration. So isn't it? When you want people, when you're sat in those normal spots, I suppose you'd call them, and you want people to be in these positions, they're bloody not. And then when you do move into a position where you think, you know, maybe we'll be able to get some shots on those places where people don't normally go. I was surprised at that. I thought, hopefully we splashed him or something. It doesn't look like it, does it? Are we able to get any shots down on him? No, we're not. Which is a bit pants. Probably because there's a hill in the way. Can we move up here enough to be able to get shots? Can we? Well, kind of. Okay, pull back. Pull back. No, pull back. Let's see if maybe we can... Okay, no need to do that, guy. Oh, this is risky. Maybe we could get something in on the light tank. Okay, they know we're here now. Or does he? Rightio, well, we're still able to get some shots over on this chappie. Gonna be difficult, though, because we've got a hill in the way. Let's just see, shall we? There we are. Right, let's get a shimmy on, shall we? Let's hightail it out of here. We're gonna have been spotted now, though. Maybe whatever's in on the cap we can go for. Alright, we'll keep trying. No. That would be a no. Was gonna see if we could ram him. We might have been able to. Looks like our light tank managed to deal with him. Maybe we shouldn't have gone for the cap after all. We'd have been a lot more used to our guys alive. Bugger. Okay, well, we'll wait and see how this turns out. Maybe we'll try one more, eh? Looks like they might have it though, doesn't it? Well, that was fairly average. You know, trying out something different. Sometimes it works out, doesn't it? If it works, it's not stupid. So 33% there. 1,538. No assist again. It was a victory though, which is good. Cool, we got a kill. We're most of the way up on damage. Very little in the way of XP though. 9 shots fired, 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 3 splash, 333. That was a ×3 as well. Dead on the nose of 800 base experience, so 3,200 for our ×3. Sweet. Rightio. Let's try it one last time then, and then we get a good idea of whether or not we've achieved to improve. I think we have so far. It's a lot better than it was at the beginning of the day, so yeah. I think we've managed to have all the maps that are a little bit awkward for artillery. Only one of us per side this time, both the same as well. I'm still undecided on this map. You've got lots of crisscrosses. This is where a lot of the action happens, and across here as well. But it's whereabouts to sit. Because I mean, we could almost from here. I mean, not really. We can get shots down if people decide to push on that way. We can. Can we get shots over here? We really can't, can we? No, that's pretty pants if I'm perfectly honest. See, you'd struggle. Like, that's a shot there, but that's really, like, pushing it. Now, the closer we get to these guys, the worse it's going to become, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so maybe if we get further away, so we throw the shells higher, then maybe we can get some better shots in. Luckily enough with this thing, short reload and it's quite quick, we can manoeuvre around into a better position pretty quickly. Don't really want to smush stuff, but yes. Okay, that WZ might be worth having a go at. Let's let this aim time happen. $59 hit points. Lovely stuff. Okay, he's still coming. He knows we're over this way now. Maybe what we should do is get one more shot off and then get turned around. You would have thought the 1375 would, at this point, chase after him and blah-de-blah, wouldn't you? Now he's a bit close for the old battle assistant. He knows we're here. He hasn't seen us yet, though, I don't believe. There we go, the bat chat got us. So it's because we didn't really move. That's what happens when you don't really you don't move after each shot. So kind of serves us right, really, doesn't it? I'm guessing that he had seen us. We should have moved. Seeing as though he wasn't that interested in us, it kind of did fool me in the fact that maybe he didn't see us, but you know. Never mind. Rightio, well that was another defeat there. 1089. Both shots on the WZ there. Managed to get a good pen on him. And then a little bit of splash. That was about it. So we didn't move. That will teach us, won't it? One shot, well, 3 shots fired, 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, and a splash. Little bit of a loss. Decent amount of XP though. There you go. There you go, crew. We must remember when we go out in this that it's got a fresh set of guys in there. Okie dokie. Well, I'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you for watching. leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, bye.